the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Cincinnati. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 33, here's second down and 4.
Here we go. 180. Hot. Hot. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the Saints are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To the air is shot. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
His kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12. Gun. Start. 180. Start.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
12,
From
12, 12.
31, here's second
11,
and 8.
mighty. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right touch. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. That's fielded at about the 18. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And they whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's Hall from Cisco. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground, about a 7-7-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On second down, it's Shuck. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Rush to his left. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be second down.
11 empty. Here we go. Stop.
Giving up the middle to Brooks. And will be brought down at about the 13-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
On one, ready?
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Gun,
line.
gun. Start. Can. Start. Start.
Burrow to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they're going to get him down right at the first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 11. Cut.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 180. 180 cut. 12. Cut.
Burrow now. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's caught. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second TD catch of the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Can't ask for much more.
That's good
22
for
yards
Saints.
on the first play of the drive.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and first down.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's taken in by Horton. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them. really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Chuck to throw on second down. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Now Shuck. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The score, Saints 14, Bengals 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right side. Stop.
On 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, right 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Back to throw. Burrow. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Here's Ryan Rico now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Here is Chuck. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And they are not going to catch up to this. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 21-7 lead.
Bengals 7.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
44-yard line.
Gun. Start. 180. Waiting shot. Start.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow working in the pistol. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Let's get set. Start.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On one, ready?
Lost one on the last play,
11,
so now
11,
it's
11,
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Big 13. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest
Here we go.
gain.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught to the goal line and in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own this last drive.
Bengals 14. To kick off for
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground. It's home. And they'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is shot. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's shot. Pass to the running back, Brees Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Shaheed with the catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's another Saints.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here once more. Shot. Quickly to the outside and complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Ready, break.
Ball is in for a touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 2. Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot. Hot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their time they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Quick throw down, the RPO is broken up. No time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Wide 80. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
48-yard line.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Shot.
Burrow now. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
11 MT. Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrows out of the gun here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? And in this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. He's moving.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is shut. Going right, it's taken in. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34.
13-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
1st and 10. Here's shot. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Fairbairn, good on the point after. Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bengals 14.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
43-yard line.
They'll give this to Camara, running right. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Shaheed in motion. No place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's shot. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is Turner. And he is stopped. The Bengals 25. The drive will begin
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Don!
Cooley forward for maybe a yard. Devon Gottschall there on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Wide 80, 11. Don!
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Gun. Start. 180. Right shot. Start.
Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25-yard gain. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Another Bengals.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. Start.
1st and 10. Here's Brooks. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The tackle made.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
11 MT. Get set. Start.
No give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Incomplete. Coverage standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the pick is good. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll go again with Hall. Inside the 40. Reese Hall. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Can.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Smith.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, go! They give to Hall. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Here's Camara. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. Back.
Up and up. This is Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Devon Gaucho on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Back.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The tackle made by
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Down the field, it is a big completion. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 35 yards.
30-yard line.
Dot. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
On one, ready?
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here, 11, Thomas. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Right.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. Here we go, set, go! Here's Ball from the pistol. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's
a gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Camara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
Pitch comes to Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Third down and 9. They'll run. This is their fullback getting it down. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
I actually like the call, Mike. I think when you have a fullback that's capable of impacting situations like this, it's a nice change-up from more what we're used to seeing throughout the rest of the league.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. .21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Gotta be fair, Barron, coming on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On 2, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Behind.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be brought down there.